Greetings of the day. In this video, I'm going to cover about recursions. Most of the people have some doubts why I'm not going in an order way or pattern printing. No, I'm going in a structured way. I mean, why? Because if we understand recursions concepts and lists, okay, uh, with this concept we can be and we can give a good impact in pattern printing. Okay, why? Because while learning list, people most of the people will feel difficult for nested lists, nested kind of list. Okay, so that reason, after completion of a list concept, I'm going through the pattern printing concept. Okay, so initially I covered functions concept, nothing but with return type and without return type. I just say what is argument and what is parameters. Okay, the arguments we are passing, we are when we are calling the function, I'm going to say that argument, where the function execution at the block and the values captured by the function is called parameters. Okay, I think you get a good clarity on functions. So in this video I'm going to cover about recursions. Okay, most of the people say that I mean, many in class or in academics or any chat gpt or any AI tool or anything, we will say recursion means calling a function itself is called recursion. And most of the people will feel difficult to learn recursions. Why? Because I mean, they didn't understand. They just bluffly, they'll just to by heart the code. Okay, as per the course or anything. See, even initially I did this same thing for recursions. So recursion concept is very simple. I mean, this is the foundation for dynamic programming and branch and bound advanced data structures. Okay, so I mean, nothing but DSA. So if you understand recursion at a when lower level perfectly, when you are going to the higher level, when you are learning higher algorithms, it make much more simple to you. Okay, how we are writing the code and everything, will good clarity. Okay, most of the people and coding contestants and everything, writing some algorithms or anything, people prefer to use recursions. Okay, see, as of now we will avoid recursions. Why? Because we are good familiar with functions. Okay, no, recursion also is a good thing. I mean, it will be in a two power in a exponential complexity. Okay, better when we are writing any, I mean, DP or anything, better try to use recursions concept. Okay, I mean, we'll write in both the ways, but we will suggest to use in recursion way. So we'll discuss later. As of now, I'm going to discuss about recursions. Okay, recursion nothing but calling a function itself is called recursion. See, why bro is saying like this, I mean, why Lakshman is saying like this, I don't worry. I'm going to take an example. Okay, take an example. With those example you will have a good clarity. Okay, you will have a good clarity. Initially I'll try to, I mean tell you in the notepad. Calling a function is called recursion. Recursion. Okay, recursion. Why? See, nothing but initially we are going to call a function. I mean, why say I'll go here. See here, I'm just going to the previous example. I'm going to I mean, calling here S1 marks, calculate marks of 12, 13, 14. I'm just call, I mean, why we are writing function, this kind code executing multiple times. So that reason we kept a name and we written the logic once, and we are calling n number of times. Okay, so as similar only, here what will happen, here the function going to call the function itself continuously. Function itself continuously. See, first, to understand the recursion concept, we have to write the terminating case. I mean, where it has to be ended. the I mean nothing but when the loop has to be ended. Okay, when the loop going to ended, you have to write that case initially. Then after completion of that state, I mean that case, we have to write the I mean recursive case. Okay, recursive case. So I'm going to, if we give any input, if we give any input, I think I'll write this example. If we give 4 and 4 times the name will be printed. If we give 5, 5 times the name will be printed. Okay, okay. So I'm going to write that, I mean, write the program in a recursion way. Okay, recursion. So initially I'm writing here n is equals to int of input. Okay. So I'm just calling name name print. Okay, name print, I'll give like this, name print n. Okay, name print, I'm writing this code in Python. Okay, see, I'll write here definition, nothing but name print. So I'm writing here initially the termination condition. If n equal to -1, I'm going to write break. Okay, and the next condition, what we are going to write, print KLU. See, nothing but I'll write here return 0. Okay, print KLU. I'm going to decrement the value. Wait, I'll decrement, I'll write in a function, in return statement. So return name print n minus 1. Okay, n minus 1. So we'll try this, we'll try to execute this example in PyCharm. Okay, I'll magnify. Name print n. Okay, I'm just calling here, I'm writing the function here. You might get a doubt that recursion means calling a function itself. Initially we have to call at once. Okay, name if n equal to 0, -1, return 0. Okay, and the other case, what I'm writing here, print KL. And now I'm going to name print, I'm going to terminating the condition. Wait, Okay, we'll execute. I'm going to keep that. See, as of now, if I'm giving any number for suppose, okay, we'll take 0 only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has to execute 4 times. When I'm going to execute the program, we'll check and what the output. So I'm giving 5. So I should print KLU 5 times. We'll check. So KLU, 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 KLU. So so this is the one example. Okay, recursion basic example. So what we are doing first, just understand the flow. Just understand the flow. So I'm just writing n is equals to int input number. I'm just reading the how many times it has to be printed. Okay, after reading, I'm just calling the normal function, and the function call will go and executed will be here. Okay, will be here. See, what's the value if I'm giving any 5. So if n equal to 5, I mean n equal to 0, no. Is 5 equal to 0? No. So this if statement will not be executed. Okay, this if statement will not be executed. So the next statement, what? Print KLU, and the normal return statement of the function is what? I'm going to call the function again. With what value? I'm going to decrementing the value. After reaching n is to 0, after we reaching the n is to 0, I'm going to terminate the loop. Okay, so this is the basic program of recursion. So what will happen, for suppose I'll make much more clarity for you. I'll write here comment. First, initially I'm giving input as 5. For 5, it will go and print KLU. It will print KLU. I'm writing here n value here 5. Okay, now after printing the KLU, n value will be updated as what? 4. Again calling the function itself, and what will happen is 4 equal to 0? No. So again it will go to the next statement, print KLU. So for the next time it going to print KLU, and the next time n value will be updated to what? 3. So again the next time it will going to print the value KLU. Okay, again, and the next time n value will be updated to what? 2. So again next time it will be printed KLU. Similarly, the next time n value will be updated to what? 1, and it will be printed KLU. Now n value will be becoming 0. So while becoming 0, return 0. So when it will going to end the end the execution of the function. Okay, this recursion. So this is the overall flow. I'm just saying. So here we are going to first initializing, writing the base condition or nothing but eliminating condition where we have to stop. And once we return this condition, then automatically we can write the next flow, what the program should be done and what everything. Okay, in this way, I'm going to explain one more example. I think you got a good clarity and how the recursion flow will be. And I'm going to print, I'll write factorial of a number. We'll calculate a factorial of a number. So I'm not going to print here. I'm going to return the value. I'm going to return the value in how in I'm writing in recursions way. Factorial of a number. Factorial of a number. So I'm going to say num is equals to Okay, enter a number. I'm just saying fact of num. I will write factorial. No. So factorial of n, and so see, it is giving suggestions. So first you have to write the base conditions. Okay, base condition. If n equal to 0, and I have to write this condition also, or n equal to 1, return 1. So generally up to 1 only will be executed na. So that reason, if the number will go beyond the 0, the loop will be terminated. The loop will be terminated. So now I am writing here return n into factorial of n minus 1. So when I'm not storing any in a variable. So what I'm going to here, I'm write this everything in a print statement. So now I'm going to execute. See, I think I too don't know what's the factorial of 5. 5 fours are 20 and 20 is a 60. I mean, it's 120. Okay. We'll calculate it's correct or not, and the flow is. So I'm going to enter 5. So the answer will be 120. Okay, I'll write here. Of given number, I'll place comma. See, again I'm going to execute the code. 7 I'll write. I think I too don't know. Wait. First we'll write 7. So factorial of 7, factorial of the given number is 5040. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can check in the Google also, no problem. So as of now, this is the basic execution of a factorial of a number. So okay, so what I'm writing here, first initially I'm writing the termination condition where it has to be eliminated. Then after what I'm writing here, I'm printing, I'm calling the function itself. Okay, and in recursive manner. Okay, so similarly, I'm going to write a program for recursion. You can write everything in a recursion, but it makes much more complex. We have to think in a different way. We have to think in a different way. Okay, I'll go with another example. I'll print 1 to n numbers. 1 to 1 to n. Okay, we'll print 1 to n numbers. Okay, we can print n to 1 also, no problem. It's easy. So I'll make much more easy way. First I'll write the termination condition 1 to n, no? Okay. First, initially I'm going to read the number. Enter the number. Enter the number, and I'm going to pass the value. Okay, I'm going to pass. I'm going to start the value with 1, no? So that reason I'm sending 10, 1, 2. just saying this is the method. Okay, this is the method 1 to n, 1 comma up to where it has to be there, no? I'll say I'm what 1 to comma n. I'm just calling here def print 1 to n, and the value will be here I, and the starting value, and this value will be the n. Okay, if I equal to n, return 0. Okay, if not, print I, I'm going to increment the, okay, I'll write, I'm going to write, incrementing in the functional, incrementing in the functional. So I'm getting any mistake here. Why it's showing red line? Okay, we'll check. I'm going to run. I'm going to give 10. Okay, I'm going to get the error. Print 1 to n. Okay, function name is wrong. Okay, now we won't get any error. Okay, I'm giving 10. So 1 to 10 numbers. See here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so what I did, so initially I'm writing the termination condition. Okay, similarly we can print the reverse also. Okay, it's very simple. Just just think, be calm and think. You can try to execute the flow. Okay, first you have to start. First you have to write the termination condition. Then after only we can write the next conditions. Okay, the next conditions. Okay, so in this video I covered 3 examples, and approach also I said. First we have to write the termination conditions, then I'm going to write the recursive conditions. Okay, recursive condition. See, factorial of a number, and just basic examples how to print that number. If we given an input 10, the statement must be executed only when it has to print 10 times. Okay, and these are the some basic 3 examples. I think you have a good clarity on recursions. First you have to write the termination condition, then next. Okay, so don't worry, keep practicing and keep watching this kind video. If watch the videos. If you are any stuck at any point, first make sure your ground perfect, then only you can construct any building or a villa. Okay, without making your ground perfect, it cannot do anything. Okay, cannot do anything. So as of now I completed recursion topic. Okay, in coming videos I'm going to cover about list and tuple and dictionary and set. And as of now, after completion of this list and tuple, I'm going to cover pattern printing also. So I'll say how to write nested list, so then you'll get a good clarity in nested for loops. Okay, so it make much more simple, and to understand the pattern printing also, I'll give some basic ideas to print the pattern, how to print. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.